How we doing, everybody? Happy Friday to you. We made it again. And things are looking up. Things are looking up. You know, I've been saying, let's just make it to April. And here we are. So, hope everybody's having a good day. I had a spare hour. Figured I'd jump in for a little bit here. I've been playing so much Curse of the Dead Gods. Same to you, Meisuko. Playing so much Curse of the Dead Gods that I've completely gotten away from Rogue Legacy 2, so figured it was time. They're both such good games. What's going on with you, Meisuko? Or should I say champion of Slay the Spire? I'm really glad that you tried that out. That was a close one. Okay, I think we're gonna take the damage here. Good deal, man. That's a good thing to do after a Friday work day. Excellent. So it sounds like it's set the hook on you for the most part. Is that fair to say? Go everywhere now. Awesome. You know, when I started out playing that game, I kind of stuck with the same character. And I don't know if they've made any changes to it at this point, because I played it, you know, a while back ago. But when I played it, all of the characters were available right away, and I kind of just stuck with one character, and then eventually discovered the other ones. Try all of them right off the bat. They all play very differently, and it's such a good time. I really liked the I think it was a robot, the one with the orbs. Such a blast to play. And then there's a guy that, you know, has the poison mechanic. It's so good, Meisuka. I wish I could play that game for the first time again. I just played it for so long. Okay, awesome. Who is the second one? Is it the robot? Or the, God, it's tough to describe. It almost looks like a character you'd see in Hollow Knight. DeFloyd, how are you, sir? Good to see you again. Happy Friday to you. I'm gonna blow it on this. Oh well. We're just talking about Slay the Spire, DeFloyd. I recommended it to Meisuko the other day, and he's getting into it. Okay, yeah, the mage-looking one. So I think that is probably the one that has a lot of poison cards. And She is a blast to play as. Oh, Mortal Shell. That is a tough game. You know, there's a new Souls-like out. I think it came out today, actually, but it's getting mixed reviews. Cloud on Twitter is going to be playing it tonight. Good for you, man. That game, I struggled with that game. I did finish it, but I found it really tough. You're here to tell us that it wasn't too hard for you. I know that. I'm okay with it. You should bask in your glory. Hey, Calorex, what's up, buddy? Dude, I can't even imagine that. Do you have videos of this, DeFloyd? I'd be interested in seeing some of that. I was going to mention the Obsidian area, the one with the really cool looking black rocks. That was my favorite area of the game. Such a neat looking area. We're going to do that. You're gonna hate me, DeFloyd. I played that game on PC, and so I did use a trainer, but I did not go infinite health. I never turned that kind of stuff on. So only hate me a little bit. But I doubled the resource drops so that I could, you know, get good a little bit faster. Don't hate me too hard, though. Yeah, it was just such a unique looking area, the Obsidian Spot. Oops. Dude, I totally agree, and be totally honest with you, I probably would put that game down if not for using the trainer. So to your point exactly, it made it a better game for me. That's cool. I appreciate your perspective on it. I miss the days of Game Genie and just popping in some codes. You know, now you've got to go looking for this stuff, you end up in some weird, weird hallways of the internet sometimes. If I can get it through Wiimod, you know, I'll usually go that way first, but sometimes all you can find is the, you know, the God mode stuff, and I don't want to take all the challenge out of the game, but if I can just, like, give myself a little bit of an edge, that can make a really tough game playable for me and enjoyable, to your point. Alright, Clotho's Spindle. Spin kicks now apply armor break. I don't know what that does, and I don't want to... Stronger than you think. Alright, well, no. We'll go below 100. We're not going to take that. Alright. Settled that. I enjoy a challenge, but you know, I also don't want to be beaten over the head. You know, like I enjoy the type of challenge that I get out of Curse of the Dead Gods, for instance, because I feel like it's a fair game. But there's some games that I've played where I just stop feeling like it's a fair fight, or that I'm gonna have to put in more time than I actually have, and that's when it becomes a real question of, you know, do I want to do this? Damn, it's tough. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited that the weekend's here. I agree with you, DeFloyd. It is a shorter game. Has the work week been tough, or just kind of took forever to get through the week? The old Pizza Palace, apparently. Let's see, I think I want to warp at this point. Might as well take it straight to the tough area, the Stygian study. Oops. Okay. That's tough, man. And I can certainly appreciate that. That's good. Oh, wouldn't you know, I just ran right into a portrait. Yeah, my kids have had a tough time sleeping too, because, you know, they're with the virtual schooling, they're not getting an opportunity to go run it all off outside anymore, and so you know they're having a tough time getting to bed as well. And you know you can tell by the noise coming from the upstairs at times that you know something's happening that shouldn't be. So I can appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it adds up. We even tried what's it called, melatonin, I think, to see if that would provide any type of edge, and I don't know. I think first few times it did, and then it doesn't seem to continue being effective. You know, so that's making me think that maybe there was some kind of placebo effect happening. But I don't know, maybe something you want to try. It's just hard, this new way we've all been going about life. It's cut some activities out, and then you end up with all that extra energy. So it just kind of is what it is for right now. Things seem to be swinging back in the right direction. Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right. Well, and you know, it's not just the end of the day for them, it's the end of the day for you, and you've worked all day or done whatever you've done, and it is a lot. I agree with you. 100%. Yeah, I know, man. I know it. I know it. Same for me, sir. Well, and I don't think it's selfish at all. You've got needs too. It's a balance. That's all it comes down to, is balancing it all out. At least I can get hit on this one. More blood drops. We don't use frequently. Hey, Cornier, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while, bud. Good to see you. What's new with you, man? Yeah, I feel like DeFloyd's just living the same life that we all are. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the truth. If you can do it, that's the real platinum. Alright, well, invincible deal 100% more damage, or spin kicks now apply armor break. We'll go with that. That's cool. Good for you. Round of applause. Love hearing that, especially in this crappy market. Good for you. Some of you know I work in HR for a living, and there are a lot of people that are out of work and have been looking for quite some time, 6 months plus, let's call it, and they just end up being one of, 100 very good-looking applicants for a lot of these roles. There you go. Boy, they just immediately turn up the difficulty as soon as you enter this area. Yeah, I agree, Calorex. It's awesome. We can all come together and shoot the breeze like this. It's great. That sounds like a cool hybrid role. Yeah, it's true, Calorex. It's happening. I'm happy about it. A lot of neat people out there. Appreciate you noticing, buddy. And you helped. Appreciate it. All of you helped. But regardless of that, just have people in the chat have some great chats especially during single-player games. I mean, that just makes it all the better. Yeah, we'll get there, and then Stubbs is going to start. He's going to come looking. He's going to say, "You remember what you said?" And I'll say, "Yes." Set it up. Let's do it. $100,000, man. Hey, even if I was, I'd still do it. That wouldn't change anything. But my God, I mean, if that was to happen, boy, that would be neat. Could definitely get to my goal at that point of doing a bunch of giveaways and donations with the ad revenue. if it hit 100,000. That'd be fantastic. See you in 20 years is my guess. Simple outfit. All right. Not bad. I don't think we're going to be able to get there. Would I make YouTube a job if I could? That is a phenomenal question. You know, honestly, I don't see it ever going beyond a hobby. And I can't see myself ever leaving my day job. I've been doing that work for 15 years now, and I'm good at it. I'm respected in the community of professionals that I'm in. So I don't see leaving that behind. But what I hope to be able to do someday is to take YouTube revenue and whatever other sources would come through as a part of that, if it grew, and then use them to do cool things. You know, I think it would be awesome to walk into a children's hospital with a PS5 for them. Would love to do that, and I can do it because, like you say, this is not a job for me. So I don't know. That's the dream. And if it just ends up being a vehicle to talk to awesome people about coffee and fried chicken and, you know, I'm good with that too. Yeah, it would be tough to leave. I mean, I can do my my occupation at, you know, many different companies, but you know, I've invested a lot of time into doing what I do, and so I can't see moving on from it, even if this got, you know, to that level of success. How about you, CalRX? Throw the question back to you. Would you ever consider doing YouTube or streaming as a full-time gig if it got that big? How about everybody in the chat? What are your thoughts? It's a good question. Come on. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do over here. I know there's some kind of, we're going to call that a Christmas tree. We can't get in here, so it is what it is. Yeah, stability is definitely key. Okay. See, I agree with you. I think it's more important than ever to have multiple avenues, you know, to bring in revenue. And, you know, especially in a world, again, depending on what you do, the AI is coming. Sure, okay. The AI is going to be coming for a lot of service jobs and a lot of jobs across corporations, you know, that for many, many years have taken bachelor's degrees, let's call it. We'll just use a blanket statement to get. Compulsive gambling. Okay, let's do that. So we'll have to see. You know, I think things are going to look very differently in terms of the jobs landscape in the next 10 years, and the types of jobs that companies are willing to pay people to do, that's going to change massively. I think we're going to see a swing there. Any runes that I can buy here? I'd like to spend more of this money than just give it to Sharon. Let's see. I guess now we can't buy that. We're just short. Can we pay for this upgrade? Yes, we can. All right. Throw that back on though. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Things are gonna look very different, and going back to what DeFloyd was saying about being a jack of all trades, you know, I think that's gonna be really important. Dude, I really like your work. You got to keep posting that stuff and doing it. I really got a kick out of your Hollow Knight art. Everybody should check out Meisuko's Hollow Knight art, by the way, out on Twitter. It's awesome. I think he nailed it. I've got a buddy that does the same thing. He's very into painting. Yeah, he'll do the work day and then he'll pop on some music and bust out the art supplies. What is this? Don't get hit. Oh boy. Well, yeah, at least it happened quickly. Nobody got their hopes up. So later tonight, I'm going to get some Outriders in for the first time. Oops. Looking forward to it. See, Meisuko, it's not just me. You do good stuff. I'm looking forward to some Slay the Spire art from you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Silk Song too. Oh! Oh! So close. Yet, so far. Has that always been a hobby of yours, Meisuko, and it just kind of got away from you over the years and you've kind of come back to it now? With all the extra time we find ourselves with these days? Ooh, 240%. Take that. Okay, got it. I think it's cool how we can reinvent ourselves over the years. You know, just find new passions. Oh, God of War is tremendous, Cornier. Yeah, I had a ball with that game. The storytelling is incredible. Watercolor is a nemesis. I've never thought of it that way. But I completely see what you mean. You're gonna love it, Cornier. I mean, they changed how that game plays, but the storytelling is amazing. Well, we might as well, right? Let's do it. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to check your stuff out too, DeFloyd. When you say you want to paint a gas tank, you're talking on like a motorcycle, something like this? Empty room, huh? I was gonna say, I don't believe it. Wow, these guys are so tough. Oh, that's cool. That's such a neat hobby. I'm not going to remember the name of the show, but you know the one I'm talking about, with the older guy and his kid who ran the shop. I was addicted to that. It was so funny when they would get into fights. Well, funny for me, not for them, of course, but American Chopper, maybe? I think that was what it was called. That was definitely a appointment television for me at one point in time. Yeah, I don't think it's still on. The Tuttles! It's all coming back to me now. Paul Sr. and Paul Jr. Those Tuttles, man. They were two people to watch. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. I'm gonna pick the upgrade here, if we can afford any. And then we're gonna call it a stream, because I'm not gonna have enough time to do another full run. But it was fantastic seeing you all. Really appreciate everybody coming out. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, whatever you're doing. Morning, day, or evening. Time zones, they're a thing. But enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend, and maybe we'll run into each other again out there. You all take care. We'll see you again soon.